Welcome back, Sneaky Ninjas, with some... Well, we're here with some space engineers today. It's not a new game, but I wanted to kind of get into it. It's sort of kind of like Minecraft, except kind of almost not really. So, yeah, this may be an extra long episode, I don't know for sure. Okay, so let's just hop right into this. We're gonna go ahead, do New World, Custom World. And I feel like we should try... What is this? Starting a rescue ship with very limited resources near a small asteroid field? Don't want to do that. Not competitive yet, so... 2 platforms. Nope, definitely don't want that. Crashed red ship. That could be interesting. I don't know. Or we could just do an easy start. You know, let's do this lone survivor sort of setup thing. And we're going to make sure that's set on survival. Let's go into advanced. Now, after playing with this a little bit, realistic takes way too long. So we're going to go with times 10 on all these and times 5 on those. Now, that's just for your guys' continued interest, so I'm not doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, permanent death is fine. Cargo ships... Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what happens there. Limit world size. Unlimited. We're going all out on this Let's Play, guys. And respawn ship cooldown. I don't know what that means, so we're not going to check anything on there. Clients can save. Well, that doesn't matter. Thruster damage, show player names, delete respawn ship, yeah, trash auto removal, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Environment hostility. I'm gonna say normal. And that basically just means we're gonna have meteor showers, and we're gonna need to move everything inside the asteroid as quickly as possible. So... that'll be cool. Now we're gonna go... Let's go with extreme, why not? And mods, I don't have any mods as you guys can see. That's fine, alright. This looks good. Let's rename this. What should we name it? We should name it Bacon. That's what we're gonna name it. Or barium, cobalt, and nitrogen. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's start it. This could take a little bit, so... yeah. How you guys been doing? I've been doing good. I've been doing real good. Real good. Real good. Real good. Real good. Yeah, so we're getting about 60 frames per second on the loading screen. That's perfect. 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 Sorry, I'm messing with my phone. I should probably stop doing that. I'm gonna jump to when this actually loads. Alright, Sneaky Ninjas. Oh, hold on. I didn't click on Easy Start, did I? I thought I did Lone Survivor. This is Easy Start. Hold on! Okay, let's try this again. Barium, cobalt, nitrogen. Survival, normal, extreme. Oh, I clicked on easy start. Okay, lone survivor. There we go. 10, 10, 10, 5, 5. Unlimited, cargo ships, trash auto removal. Yeah, that's okay. Enable spectator. No, we don't need that. Alright, that looks good. Looks good here. Looks good. Alright, and go. And I'll be right back again. Alright, Sneaky Ninjas, we have spawned. We're in our new world here. And we're going to go ahead get rid of this junk in our inventory here. Going into character tools. We're going to grab out our grinder. Our hand drill. Whoops. And our welder. Now, what we're going to want to do, first of all, is get all this stuff inside that asteroid over there. But in order to do this, we're going to have to grind down the station a little bit. Now, normally, it won't be this fast because, it's kind kind of loud. Okay, let's audio sound down a little bit. There we go. The music is also kind of loud. Audio, turn that down a bit. Okay, now let's test this. Okay, that's not terrible, but okay. There we go. Now, as we're grinding this down, we are getting some steel plates in our inventory here. These are going to be insanely useful because we need to build a station inside that asteroid over there. So let's go ahead, continue grinding these down. I'm just going to grind down enough to where I can get a little bit set up in the asteroid, and then I will start getting other things. Who's Skyping me? Go away. It's probably Nathaniel being like, bruh, I need you! I need you, bruh! There we go. Alright, so that should be enough to at least get us a little bit of a start inside this asteroid here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this hand drill, and I'm going to right click. And that's not going to work. Oh, there we go. Cool. So, well, as you'll notice, we do get resources from mining, except when I right-click, because right-clicking just clears out a very... Well, it should be. It doesn't appear that it is, though. That's weird. It's super weird. I don't know what's going on, sneaky ninjas. I don't know what's happening. But anyway... Okay, that's actually starting to work now. That's alright. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into our inventory here. We're going to go into all blocks, and Shift 2 will get us to our second toolbar here. I'm going to put a bunch of these in here. Cool, so, yeah, so this outline will tell us whether we can or can't build something somewhere. So right here, as you can see, we can build that there. Now, we would have to normally weld this into place, but that's not where we want it. We want to go inside this asteroid. So, I'm going to turn my jetpack off. Going to clear out some more stuff. I don't really want to be going down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clear out some more stuff in here. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of all this. And hopefully... Whoa, so trippy. Also, up means absolutely nothing in this game. So when I say up, I mean whichever's up relative to me. Because right now, up would be right there. However... if I was upside down, up would be right there, which is the floor, which is what we were just standing on. So, everything I say is not always going to be totally accurate. So, just so you sneaky ninjas are aware of that fact. Alright, now that we've got a little bit of stuff in here, let's continue building. Okay, so I'm going to need to clear out a little bit more right here. Whoa! Ow! I can do that. Second inventory, what am I talking about? Also, inventories in this game. Very, very cool. So, you see how I've got one line here? It's not based off of how many lines of inventory space I have. It's based on how many... or what volume of stuff I can hold. So, since I set it to 10 times inventory size, which is not realistic at all, normally you would never be able to hold 4,000 liters of stuff in a backpack. But, I have no idea where I was going with that. So, I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah. Basically. Cool. So, this should be cool. We are going to want to get some lights. But first, we're going to need a lot of iron. And I believe I saw some in here. Also, we've got our little headlamp here. Alright, so this is indeed iron. So if I left-click to mine this stuff, we can see that we get some iron ore. Now, if I was to go over here, back to our refinery, which is this big thing up here, as indicated by the refinery sign right there. If we go into here, drop off our iron, it's going to go ahead and refine us up some iron. Now, if I go into production, we'll see that this isn't working for some reason. That is strange. Why is that? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just, for whatever reason, didn't want to move stuff from here to there. Anyway. So basically, there's these little conveyor systems here. Now, you can't see it, but there is one on the bottom of the refinery here and the top of the assembler right here. And that's allowing the iron ingots we have in our refinery to be automatically transferred into the assembler. Now, that is very important because reasons, basically. So, that's a thing, and we're going to clear out some more stuff in here. I really hate wasting all this iron. By the way, if you right-click, you don't get the resources for it, but it clears out a lot more than if you just were left-clicking. So, keep that in mind if you guys do intend on doing that. And you'll notice on the screen right now, there's that little iron thing in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, kind of, right now. And if I look directly at it, it'll show me that there's iron right where I'm looking at. Now, we have our little platform beacon on top of our assembler up here. This thing, or assembler, our refinery right here. And that is transmitting a signal all over the universe that says, "Hey, look at me! I am the platform." Now, there's something out there about 10,000, actually it's closer to 9,000 now, 9,000 meters away, and that is the cargo ships that we turned on. So, those will have cool things in them. However, we are not prepared to go attack one of those because they are very well armed, very heavily armed, and just something you probably don't want to mess with. Now, the first order of business in our little game here is probably going to be to get an alternate source of power set up, because currently all we have for power is this measly little nuclear reactor right here, and it doesn't have a whole lot of uranium left in it. So we are going to need, let's check. So in the lower right hand, that's trippy. Anyway, in the lower right hand corner there, you'll see that we have approximately 34 minutes of fuel time left. So we are going to need to go find us some more uranium fairly quickly, because we need power to survive. And you'll notice in the lower left-hand corner of the screen is my stats. So as long as I have my jetpack on, I'm flying. If I'm falling, it says I'm falling. And if I'm standing, it says I'm standing. Which is pretty cool. Now, if I had a chair somewhere, like this cockpit here, I'm pretty sure it would say sitting. I don't know, so let's check it. No, it still says I'm standing. That's okay. Game's just a little bit confused is all. Don't worry about it. Game does it all the time. Now, what we're going to need to do is get this set up. Get this out of the way. Get our little base in here set up so that we can get our refinery and things moved into here, which is going to be very important. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stuff all mined up. Just collect these irons right here. I'm trying to collect a few resources instead of just wasting all this valuable ore. There we go. Okay, so that's cool. I think the next order of business is probably going to be to get that refinery moved into here. Now, how we're going to do that, I don't know. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to... Actually, we should probably get those steel blocks welded. So let's do that real quick. Let's get these welded. And normally, on realistic or even 2.5 times, or I don't even remember what the other settings were, this would take ages. So that is partially the reason why I decided to leave it on 10 times and 5 times and whatever else. So that's that, and once we get these done... Okay, there we go. Light armor block, blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of a station put up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and grind down this beacon. Now, if you'll notice on... Whoa, okay! My inventory is already full. That's cool. Now, we don't have a storage unit exactly, but we can put parts into here. So, I am going to do that. We're going to put our iron in the refinery here, get that cooking. Smelting, I don't know what it does exactly. Refining, I'm stupid. Okay, so... Put these in there. Fly all the way up here again. And there we go. Beacon is down, which is technically a good thing. So, where should we put the beacon? Let's go ahead and get it in here. Beacon. There we go. I'm feeling we should put it like right... Okay, that'll work. Kind of. It's kind of in the ceiling, but that's alright. So, we're going to need a few more small steel tubes, large steel tubes, computers, radio communication, construction, and steel plates. Looks like. So, let's just grab as much as we possibly can in here. Apparently, those radio communication watch-its take up, excuse me, a lot of space. 18 small steel tubes. That's cool. Let's go ahead and get these. Okay, there we go. Awesome. There's that. Now our beacon should be done. And if we go into our cockpit over here, we should be able to press K, go into the control panel, and rename this beacon. So what should we rename it? What should our station be named? I'm feeling that we should name it... I don't know. What should we name it? It's a good question. We should name it Barium. There we go. And we'll build another station called Cobalt, and it'll be good. Alright, so that should be good. On, up, off, on. There we go. Awesome! Get out of our cockpit here. Clear out a little bit more space. And then we're going to need to go get more uranium. I keep saying that, but I promise that we will actually do that. So let's go ahead, mine out a bit more space for our refinery and assembler setup. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Was that all of our steel plates? No, we still have a whole bunch in here. So let's go ahead, go down. Need to clear out a little bit more floor space. Can do. Alright, that looks like it should be enough, but I can never tell because the asteroids deform and mine strangely. There we go. This is gonna need to go, I think. Let's grab that iron ore there. Grab this iron ore. Go into here. Seven, 8. 10, 11. There we go. Okay, so we are going to definitely want some lights in here. So, probably going to get working on those. Just do a little bit of refined mining here. Awesome. There we go. Now I'm going to have our assembler out here making us a bunch more steel plates. Okay, we are out of iron already. Put the iron in there, drop all of it in there. Cool. So that should get us quite a good amount of iron. Now, what we're going to need to do right now... Actually, I think that's some uranium right there on the side of this asteroid. So I'm going to fly over. These asteroids are massive. Just so you guys know. They are huge. So, okay, that's not actually... Okay, that was just a rendering issue. But that right there, this black stuff, is not uranium. This, I think, is cobalt. Yeah, that's cobalt, which we will need, so I'm going to take some of it anyway. We will need it for later. Also, gravity is fairly general, relative in this game as well. As you can see, in an area with no gravity, things will just go flying off into nowhere. And the only reason I'm stopping right now is because I have inertial dampeners on. If I was to turn those off, I would not stop moving. So I'm going to turn those back on because it's very helpful. And we are going to try and find some uranium on this asteroid, because that would be cool. Is that uranium right there? No. Uranium is black, and it kind of looks like shadows on here. This is one massive asteroid. Also, sometimes these asteroids can have little mini asteroids on them, and I should probably be flying closer to this asteroid so I can actually see stuff. Normally there's like entrances on these asteroids. This one, I think there's only one, and it's fairly small, so it might be hard to see. There it is, right there. There's the entrance. If I could like fly towards it, that would be great. Cool. Yeah, so this is the entrance to this asteroid, and I think, yes, this is uranium right here. That's fairly good. Alright, so let's go ahead, take a bunch of this, or maybe none of it. I mean, I don't know. There we go. How much do we have? We have 410. That's not too bad. I'm gonna take quite a bit more, though. There we go. Awesome. Just mine up all the stuff. All of this stuff. There we go. There we go. I appear to be stuck in the asteroid. That's okay. Ooh, silicone. This right here is silicone. As you guys may or may not be able to tell. There we go. Yeah, silicon ore. Which is quite good. Although I don't think silicon actually spawns in ores in the world. And it doesn't actually spawn at all. What am I talking about? But this game is pretty cool anyway. So let's go ahead, grab these things. And, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, this is pretty cool. That's magnesium right there. That's gold. And this is weird. I don't know why this is here, but apparently that's a thing. Apparently it had gold in it, but that's fine. Just gonna grab some gold while we're here, because gold is actually a fairly valuable resource. World bacon was automatically saved. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. This game is actually surprisingly lightweight for how robust it is. There we go. Grab some of that. I have no idea how to get out of here. That's good. Right through here, it looks like. Awesome. Grab that bit of uranium there. And we're going to go ahead and fly back to barium over there. Which... See, like I told you, up, down, left, right, back and forth is completely relative to you in this game. Which is kind of strange if you ask me, but that's just me. Alright, there we go. Slowly descend. Let's go ahead, throw our uranium in there. That should refine up pretty quickly. Just toss all of our resources in there all at once. Now, what do we need for large ship lights? It should be in here. Interior light. There you go. Just a bit of iron, it looks like. Oh, just one construction component. So, let's go into components, make a bunch of these. And we'll start getting lights put up in here. Go ahead, grind this down a little bit more. There we go. Gonna go ahead and go into jetpack mode here. Tear off a little bit more of this station. And we're gonna go ahead and just keep grinding. I'm gonna grind off this stuff here and then start building up inside our station a little bit more. Hopefully all of our resources will be done or mostly done. Shoot. Now, we're gonna witness our first meteor shower here, and these are quite violent, and I really hope it doesn't touch anything too important. There's one right there. We need to head inside. Like, there's another one. Like, we can see right here that a meteor actually already hit the station. And they're violent. These are violent meteor showers. We need to be extremely careful. Because if we lose anything on here, we are pretty much screwed. Because there's nothing with any more resources. Now, I don't know how long these meteor showers last, or how intense they are. Some of them are, like, ridiculously intense. So, we should be safe in here, at least for a little bit. Let's go ahead and continue building up our underground station here a little bit. Gonna mine this way just a tad. There we go down. Grab these. Tear it down. There we go. Now, I don't know if the meteor shower is over or not. There's not really a whole lot that indicates whether a meteor shower has or has not finished. Let's go ahead and grab that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna need to grab a little bit of this stuff over here. Now, if I could see where I was going, that would be great. Let's grab that. And do we want to go this way more? I think we do. I think we do. Okay, now we're going this way. Clear out a whole crap ton more area for our refinery. There we go. That's good. Looks good. Looks delicious. Looks absolutely awesome. Amazing. Beautiful. Cool. So, let's go ahead. Grab this here. Grab this stuff. What is that? Why is it here? Scrap metal. Really? Really? Frickin' really? Also, we need to go energize up. Because if we run out of energy, we will die. Okay, it appears that the meteor shower is over, and it didn't affect us too much. Now, as you can see right there, we are recharging our suit in the lower left-hand corner. And we have exactly 7 minutes of fuel time left. Holy crap. We need to... Wow, okay. Jeez. Okay. We need to go over here, get our uranium, and toss it in here. Now, we should have a bunch more fuel time left. And we do. 5 hours. Awesome. Uranium lasts a fairly long time, and there's also solar panels that we could use, but I feel like that would be dangerous, especially if it's a meteor shower, and we totally get screwed over by that. Now, there's asteroids all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's asteroids everywhere, so we should never, ever, 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 ever run out of resources. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Because these two stations aren't actually connected anymore, it won't transmit power. So we just have to connect to this, and our beacon should be up and running again. Cool. And it is. Awesome. Now let's... No. What do I want to move first? Probably our assembler. Yeah, I'll do that first because it has the least amount of stuff. Go ahead, grind it all the way down. Come on. Come on. Okay. Assembler. Oops. Assembler. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that moved into there. Now we're going to want to be careful of where we place this because we want to make sure that it can connect to our doohickey. Cool. So if I was to place it like so, I would need to place our refinery back there. You know, I'm thinking that we place this here, weld this up, and then we're going to replace our refinery next to it, and then we can use conveyor systems to link the two up. Should be decent. Should be pretty cool. Okay, so there's that. Going to get a couple of interior lights. Let's fix us up a light there. That should fix, or maybe it won't. That's okay. Actually, I can go into here and control panel, interior light, color, I can change that. Fall off, I don't know what that does. Intensity, all the way up. Oh, that's pretty intense. Oh man, so intense. Control panel, interior light. It's almost a blue. That's cool. Radius. Oh my goodness! Wow, that lit up the room. What if I was to place it like down here? I have no idea how these lights work. I have literally never used them before. So let's go ahead, put another one there, and see what it does. Let's grind this one down. Go into control panel, interior light 2. Let's change this to refiner room. Ref room. And we'll put an L on there for light. Refinery room light. Radius big. That's actually a fairly decent light there. I mean, it looks like we're in some sort of a hobo cave, but that's alright by me, at least for the time being. Alright, now let's move this stuff. Excuse me. Let's move this into there, and we should be able to say, okay, go ahead, refine this. Okay, once that's done, actually. That's scrap. No, you know what? Yeah, see, it refined it into iron. And there we go. And silicon goes pretty quickly, I thought. Yeah, it does. So we're just going to wait on that. Cobalt takes a long time, as does gold. But anyway, sneaky ninjas. Let's see, what is... I think it's... Yeah, there we go. Anyway, sneaky ninjas, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and... What am I doing? I'm so confused. Anyway, and remember, stay sneaky.